Green flag is in the air. We're underway at Phoenix. One car all the way down to the apron near the inside wall is Christopher Bell. Sorry, no, that is Kyle Busch, also running a DeWalt paint scheme this weekend. Trying to gain some positions early on, 3 wide with a couple of the SHR cars that started in row 3 to his outside of Almirola and Briscoe. At the front of the field, Ryan Blaney got a much better jump than Denny Hamlin into turns 1 and 2 to take over the race lead lap 1 at Phoenix with William Byron and Denny Hamlin side by side for second behind him. Kyle Busch again going really down low onto the apron on the front stretch where the dogleg / kink is as he continues to stay 3 wide. Briscoe is clear of those guys now, and it's Austin Cindric in that third and higher lane. Cindric bobbles a bit off the exit of turn 2, keeps it off the wall and keeps the hammer down on the throttle and remains to the outside of Eric Almirola, who's sandwiched in the middle with nowhere to go. Final lap of stage 1 for William Byron as he is pulled ahead. He's got an 0.8 of a second lead over Briscoe, who now has Elliott on his back bumper into turns 1 and 2 as they battle for second place. 9 stage points on the line, compared to 8 in that battle for second place. Elliott went to the bottom. Briscoe also went to the bottom that time to try and protect. I'm sure they will both run the same lane again through turns 3 and 4 as Briscoe tries to mirror drive. Briscoe on the bottom, Elliott on the bottom. Elliott will not be able to get around him. Meanwhile, at the front, William Byron will win stage 1 at Phoenix. So Byron is a stage 1 winner. Chase Briscoe will finish second in the stage. Chase Elliott third. Tyler Reddick fourth. Alex Bowman rounds out the top 5 in stage 1. Flag is back in the air, and he will wait to hit the start-finish line. Now he'll try to drop low, but it's Briscoe who will drop even lower. A better launch by Briscoe will clear Elliott into turn 1. Elliott did not take off well at all, like originally expected. 3 by 3 through the field off the exit of turn 2 as they're going to have to try to funnel down into turn 3, and they do mostly side by side. Except for Cindric, who's still underneath both Logano and Truex, 3 wide back around 12th. Right rear tire has come apart on Christopher Bell's 20 machine. Not sure if that was the cause of their spin. It looks like he spun in the exit of turn 2. Again, not sure if the tire going flat was after the spin like we've seen with the next-gen car and flat spotting tires and how much easier it is. Close call for Kurt Busch, who was on the outside of the 20. It looked like he had spun and then the tire went down. Chase Elliott on the outside for the restart. Green flag back in the air. Elliott has been on the bottom when he's had the lane choice already, so interesting that Elliott gave it to him. 4 wide, now back in the pack on the restart as they enter into turn 1. Now down to 3 wide as Reddick's basically able to get back to the outside lane. Chastain finally merges his way up off the apron as he is battling Kyle Larson for 5th place. Blaney and Elliott still side by side. Elliott probably has a bit better of a long-run car. Elliott, though, knows Blaney by far has the fastest short-run car, but it's Elliott who will lead his first green flag lap of the day by leading back to the start-finish line and clearing the 12 of Blaney. First time we've seen Blaney at least towards the front of the field, but not exactly in the clean air. Lap traffic is picked up right in front of Blaney. It's Ty Dillon who's going to try desperately to hold on to the lead lap. He's on the outside of the 77 of Landon Castle, and with the side-by-side lap traffic, it could hold Blaney up enough. Final lap now in stage 1 as they head into turns 1 and 2. Blaney's got about 2 to 3 car lengths on Chase Elliott. Blaney dives to the bottom. He'll slide up in front of Ty Dillon off the exit of turn number 3. Blaney went to the top. Elliott went to the top side trying to build up a run. But now Dillon gets in the way of Elliott, and that's probably going to end any sort of shot Elliott had into turn 3 on Blaney. Ryan Blaney on the outside, Elliott to the bottom. Elliott slides off the exit of the corner, about a car length and a half late behind Blaney to make the pass for the win. Ryan Blaney will win stage number 2. Chase Elliott will finish in second. Here, Elliott chooses the outside on the restart. Harvick was on the bottom. Harvick stalled and spun out his tires. He'll lose a few spots as they're 3 and 4 wide again, heading down into turn 1. Near contact between Ryan Blaney and William Byron on the inside lane. Blaney trying to slide up, but Harvick is still there. Larson somehow, someway on the outside groove is going to get up to 3rd. It is Tyler Reddick who is able to get to the inside and have a shot at Elliott for the lead in turns 3 and 4. Almost clears him, but not quite. They're dead even at the start-finish line with Elliott leading that last lap. Blaney has cleared Larson now for 3rd place, going down to the dogleg again on the front stretch and back to protect on the bottom lane on Larson from trying to cross him over in turns 1 and 2. Door to door was Elliott and Reddick. Elliott came down the track to try and pinch Reddick off, allowing Elliott to win the race back to the gas, and he is clear well before getting into turn 3 on Reddick. Reddick getting those left side tires all the way on that painted yellow line in turns 3 and 4, looking for all the speed he can. Couple cars further back in the pack, still trying to work the apron through the dog leg, like Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, and Joey Logano. Oh, trouble! Hard crash off turn 2. Martin Truex Jr. has slammed the wall. And his right front tire is down, and we are just in the pit window to make it to the end as mentioned, so I'm sure the field will be bidding. Hard crash for Martin Truex Jr. as he's sitting halfway down the backstretch trying to get the car to pit row, but it is down on the rim, and he is not going to be able to get there. Heavy damage to the right front. It's more than just the tire down. The entire right front is just destroyed on that race car. Looks like he got a bit out of shape and then just slammed the wall hard off the exit of turn 2. Really pancaked it. Not sure if he got loose because the tire was down or not. It looked like it wiggled a bit. Or maybe it was an overcorrection. Yeah, so according to Regan Smith, like you guys just stated down in the chat, Kyle Larson presumably having an engine issue. He's been in the top 10 most of the day, but he has really dropped back off of this restart now to 13th. Larson is way down on speed right now. He is losing 2 to 3 spots a lap, and he is noticeably slower on the back straightaway, getting passed by another 3 to 4 cars. And they're probably going to end up black flagging him before long if he can't keep up the minimum speed. If not, he may be even coming into the pits this time by, and it looks like he is. He's down on the apron in turns 1 and 2. And Kyle Larson will be on his way into pit road. Problems for the defending champion and the defending winner of this racetrack back in the fall. Engine issues have dropped the 5 car behind the pit wall. As we have a caution now on the backstretch, Eric Jones has spun and into the inside wall with the right side of his race car. He has 2 flat tires that are down to the rim. Jones brought out a late race caution with 3 to go last week and now a late race yellow this week. Caution is out again for Eric Jones late in a race. This one with just 27 laps to go. Green flag is in the air. Chastain going to go 3 wide to the inside. He gets underneath the 14. 14 is worried about the one of Chastain. He leaves a lot of the top open for Kevin Harvick. But Harvick is not going to be able to pull clear. Blaney gets squeezed nearly into the wall by Tyler Reddick behind them. It's still side by side for the lead with the 2 drivers looking for their first career win. Chastain and Briscoe. Briscoe is clear into turn 3 on the bottom. Briscoe is clear. Moves up. Chastain is underneath him again. Chastain with a second ditch effort to the inside. Now down to the apron, into the dog leg as they shoot into turn 1. He's not done. Close to a win a week ago. Trying to take it away from Briscoe. As he pulls up the track, he's not clear. They make contact off of turn 2. They're still drag racing down the back. And here comes Reddick, who also is looking for his first career win, sitting in 3rd. Trouble on the backstretch. Chase Elliott is in the inside wall, and we have a caution with 9 to go. Caution is out again. Chase Elliott has wrecked. A push on the bottom from Chastain while Harvick pushes Reddick on the outside. Down under the apron, a much better restart that time for the 14, but the 8 is going to try to hold him tightly. Into turns 1 and 2, side by side. They are 4 wide further back in the top 10, but up towards the front. Reddick nearly gets into the wall. He goes wide. Chase Briscoe's clear off of turn 2. It's going to be Reddick and Chastain side by side for 2nd. Blaney gets around Harvick for 4th. Kurt Busch out of nowhere is now battling Harvick for 5th. Chastain is clear for 2nd place on Tyler Reddick into the dogleg. Into turn 1 with 2 laps to go. Chase Briscoe has about a 4-car length lead over Ross Chastain. Reddick with a crossover back to the inside. Can't stay there though down the backstretch as he sits behind him. Off of turn 4, the white flag will wave. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Contact on the front stretch between Reddick and Chastain as they battle for 2nd. Reddick to the inside. Chastain up high. Briscoe pulling away off of turn 2. Still side by side between Reddick and Chastain. One car off the wall in the back. I think it was Kyle Busch. Off of turn 4, it's the Hoosier native, Chase Briscoe. Career win number 1 at Phoenix. First career win for Mr. Chase Briscoe. First win for SHR in 2022, and Chase Briscoe is a NASCAR Cup Series winner. He will be in the playoffs this year. First win for the 14 teams since Michigan in 2018 when Clint Boyer won a rain-shortened race. It has been 4 years since we've seen that 14 car victory lane. You know that crew has to be ecstatic.